This is Matt Hill, race caller, calling your first Melbourne Cup tomorrow. There was a story, Matty, on Nine News last night featuring Tony Jones interviewing you when you were 16, and you said this.
I'm going to call that Melbourne Cup one day.
Did you believe it?
Gee, a few things have changed, haven't they, since then? Thank goodness the voice got a bit deeper, huh?
You said you were just telling me before you were nervous leading up to the Cox Plate because there's a lot of pressure. And Huey Bowman, you would have been in the same camp. Chris Waller, you all would have been beside yourselves. But you're a bit more relaxed about calling your first Cup tomorrow. I
am a little bit. I think with the Cox Plate, like every racing fan, they remembered Bill Collins racing into equine immortality, Kingston Town can't win. They were things that were said that are now a part of racing speak, a part of racing folklore, So when there was such a build-up, everyone to a man was asking me, what are you going to say? I was getting texts, 20 minutes before the race. Why don't you say this?
How many versions did you have?
Basically what I'd said.
Right.
At the end, I had something a little bit more drawn out, but I didn't have a chance with Humidor running on. And I think she was going to always win it, but there was just that one fleeting moment at the top of the straight thinking she might get beaten, But I was feeling the pressure that day more than any other day. And to be honest, after the race, I had no idea what I'd done. My head was spinning after it, really. But, the Melbourne Cup is a different race because you go back into race caller mode. There's not a lot of theatre there. You just call the race and who wins it, who runs second, who runs third. There's so much money riding on it and just getting the names right. So I'm not as stressed about the Cup, but I'm just excited. I can't wait for it.
Well, you get warmed up because there'll be, 5 or 6 races before the Melbourne Cup, so you'll be calling all of those.
Yes.
Will that sort of loosen you up a bit?
Definitely. And there's what I'd say having a bit of a sighter for race 4. It's a 2,800 metre race, so you get a bit of experience with them going around the back of the track and just having a good look at them. And hopefully by 3 o'clock I'm raring to go.
Well, you've called plenty of different sports, haven't you? You've called Olympics
and the footy,
speed
AFL.
Skating, AFL. How hard is it going to be to call a race where there are 27 or 26 horses? 23, and 6 of them have got the same colours.
Well, the thing that, John, appealed to my sense of humour, I think, is fancy having Who Shot the Barman scratched. It was probably one of the only horses in the race that I could see really well in the orange colours, So they didn't eliminate any blues there. But Lloyd's got 6. We have had 6 before, a few weeks ago at Flemington, and it's okay.
So the jacket's the same for all 6?
Yes.
Righto. What are the different caps?
So they go in order. So it's usually numerical order. So El Mandan is the highest horse, so he'll have a white. And then you've got Johannes Vermeer will have navy blue. Bondi Beach will have red. And then Gallant has got yellow. US Army Ranger light blue. And then Rekindling pink.